Mercedes Maybach GLS600 versus Rolls Royce Cullinan. There was a time when automobile manufacturers were content to coast on the laurels of their historic histories in the market. But a lot has changed for the worse in the last few years. In spite of the fact that Mercedes GLS600 is more technologically advanced, Rolls-Royce stated that it's never been the purpose of Rolls-Royce to introduce more technological change unless it's considerably advancing the cause of driver and passenger comfort. This claim was made despite the fact that Rolls-Royce was being out-engineered by Mercedes. That's why today, we're trying to answer the question between Mercedes Maybach GLS600 and Rolls Royce Cullinan. Which one's better? There are now a high number of high-end automakers competing for a large slice of the luxury market. There's at least one luxury SUV on the market from every major car maker today, and sales of these SUVs account for a sizable amount of their manufacturers' total income worldwide. Because of their versatility, comfort, refinement, and performance both on and off the road, these vehicles are in great demand, which makes them very sought after. So how about we use the horsepower, safety features, and high-tech features such as traction control, airbags, backup cameras, and anti-lock brakes to analyze which of the two is better. The ability to customize luxury vehicles to the requirements and preferences of their owners, such as with remote starters, parking sensors, and rain-sensing windshield wipers, is fueling the expansion of the worldwide luxury automotive industry. Furthermore, luxury vehicles have a high resale value, which makes them even more desirable. The Mercedes-Benz GLS600 and the Rolls Royce Cullinan are two of the most formidable competitors in the luxury premium SUV class. Neither of these SUVs will let you down when it comes to the quality of the build or the aesthetic appeal. But when creating the inside of a Rolls Royce, elegance was given more priority than technology. The Cullinan is more like a sumptuous living room in comparison to the Maybach, which is recognized for its first-class passenger experience. As a result of the increasing demand for sport utility vehicles around the globe, a number of the most prestigious automobile manufacturers in the world have shifted their focus to SUVs. The desire for certain products for customers led to the creation of others such as the Maybach GLS600 and the Rolls Royce Cullinan. Rolls-Royce has created the Cullinan, a luxury SUV that offers the same degree of performance as Lamborghini's Urus SUV. The Cullinan's name comes from the fact that it's the biggest and most expensive diamond in the world. The Mercedes Maybach GLS600, an SUV that's based on the Mercedes-Benz GLS and features a number of design and interior enhancements, is differentiated from the Rolls Royce Cullinan in a number of ways. These vehicles are the pinnacle of luxury and a statement of personal style at the same time. Customers almost never consider shopping for a different brand of SUV when they're in the market for an expensive premium model. Due to the fact that they were intended for use in urban environments, these SUVs, despite the fact that they have a high riding position, do not possess typical SUV characteristics such as the capacity to travel off-road or the resilience to withstand being battered. When you take a look at the V12 engine of the Rolls Royce Cullinan, it's capable of producing 563 horsepower. Those who want even more power from the already huge SUV have the option of going with the Cullinan Black Label model, which delivers 592 horsepower. The engine is incredibly hushed, free of vibrations, and does not produce any audible disturbances in the passenger compartment at any time. At only 4.5 seconds, the vehicle is capable of reaching 60 miles per hour. An automated transmission with 8 speeds transfers the power from the engine to all 4 axles. The Cullinan is estimated to get 12 miles per gallon in the city and 20 miles per gallon on the highway when it comes to its fuel efficiency. At full power, the maximum speed that the vehicle is capable of reaching is electronically limited to 150 miles per hour. The Mercedes Maybach GLS is powered by a V8 engine with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo displacement. However, this engine features a 48 mild hybrid system for increased efficiency. It's not the primary function of the hybrid system to enhance the fuel efficiency of the car. Rather, the primary function of the hybrid system is to provide an additional 22 horsepower to the vehicle so that it can quickly pass slower vehicles. The hybrid battery and the gasoline engine work together to provide 550 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque as a total output from the vehicle. The engine's mounted to a transmission that's an automatic gearbox that's adapted from Mercedes' flagship car, the S-Class. And on the power, it's distributed to each of the axles through the Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC system. It also includes air suspension, which provides a comfortable ride that can be tailored to the conditions of the road. And when you take a look at the Rolls Royce Cullinan, it has an undoubted design that is comparable to other models. The illustrious Pantheon grille is the focal point of the front fascia, and it's the biggest grille that the Rolls Royce has ever fitted on one of their vehicles. Diamond, gold, or crystal finishes may be applied to personalize the appearance of the spirit of ecstasy that sits atop the grille. This vehicle comes equipped with headlights that are composed entirely of LEDs and sequential turn indicators. Even with the self-centering wheel caps on all four wheels, as well as the delicate line that covers the length of the car, which is also hand-painted, the Rolls-Royce components are highlighted greatly. The tail lights, which are arranged in a vertical stack, and the tailgate, which is open in the middle, dominate the view from the back of the vehicle. At the same time, the general silhouette of the car is one that's upright and authoritative. When a player equips the black badge, the chrome accents that are seen throughout the Cullinan are changed to black ones. The exterior of the GLS600 was meticulously redesigned in order to differentiate it from the standard GLS. There's a substantial Maybach grille that has vertical slats, and it works wonderfully with the overall proportions of the vehicle. The GLS600 has a luxurious look thanks to the use of the chrome throughout its construction. One of the most attractive choices available is the two-tone paint treatment that is standard on the Maybach. The automobile rolls on wheels measuring 23 inches in diameter, and they have a magnificent design. The Maybach has running boards installed on both sides, which makes entering and exiting the car quite simple. The front headlights are adjustable, and it has LED lighting. And onto the interior, the Maybach GLS is constructed to order with distinctive features and finishes, in addition to a plethora of high-end technologies and conveniences as standard equipment. The Maybach GLS is equipped with an extensive list of equipment, some of which include a panoramic sunroof, 7-inch tablets, 64-color ambient lighting, a Burmester sound system, wireless charging station, heated and cooled cup holders, and a wood parcel itself. The Maybach takes things to an entirely new level when it comes to the degree of comfort and convenience offered in the back of the vehicle by featuring a split 2-seat arrangement that comes standard with a fixed center console. Even though the Rolls Royce Cullinan has been modernized, the digital gauges are modeled by the traditional Rolls Royce clusters that have been in use for decades. Even the dials that control the temperature have a throwback design from the 1980s. Plastic, imitation leather, or wood in any form are expressively avoided anywhere within the Cullinan. According to information provided by Rolls-Royce, customers are as likely to drive themselves about in their SUV as they are to be led around in their Maybach GLS. The off-road performance of the Rolls Royce Cullinan was successfully demonstrated for the very first time in the company's history. The GLS exceeds everyone's expectations when it comes to its performance off-road, but the Cullinan is a more well-rounded vehicle overall. Even though Rolls-Royce makes brilliant SUVs, we're beginning to wonder whether the Maybach GLS will replace it as the king of SUVs, but that's not a criticism of the British automaker, since the GLS does not perform better to replace the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. So instead of doing what a luxury car should, it does what an SUV should as well. So, which vehicle is better? Cullinan does claim certain triumphs, but it's difficult to justify the increase in expenses on the basis of simply these merits. On the other hand, we have our doubts that the average Rolls-Royce customer will give a damn about such minutia. Anyways, what are your thoughts? Which of the two vehicles is better? That's all for today's video. We'll catch you in the next one.